Okay. All right, be quiet. Hi.
Artie's taping something.
Hi.
Question and answer.
Now I'll make a little introduction.
Now.
We'll make a little introduction. I hope there's not too much shadow on the wall over there.
Minute.
We're up in the country.
Minute.
The date is up on the screen.
Say 1
Sarah's crying in the background.
minute. Say 1 minute.
Zach is busy.
Say
Zachary's
2 minutes.
busy.
2
And
minutes. 2 minutes.
I thought that this would be an opportune moment to discuss a few things. And my father's coming up on his 80th birthday. And I thought it would be a good idea to leave a little bit of tape for us, for the kids, to have some on words here.
I hope you're not going to talk about sex.
No, that'll come later. That's on the other tape. That's the private tape. I just thought to make it easy, make a light few comments, and we talk to you about your parents, your father, your mother. First of all, introduce yourself, the year you were born, where were you born?
Yeah. I almost forgot, but still. Well, easy.
Huh?
10, 12, 14. You would believe that's the three numbers.
10,
10 is the October.
October.
12 is the day.
Yeah.
And 14 is the year.
Yeah?
Yeah?
14, huh?
Yeah?
That's 1914, huh?
Three numbers.
You know where you go?
10, 12, and 14.
Yeah.
How stupid I can be. I can't forget
I'm
that.
gonna go take a bath.
You can't forget that, huh?
No, I can't forget that.
What, the day you were born? Oh, the date.
Because it's very easy.
Where's your towel? Where's your towel?
10, 12,
In
14.
your room. Go get the
Meanwhile,
towel in your
my
room.
wife is
The
like
towel on the
talking
bed.
all about Sarah.
Get the towel on the bed in your room.
Sarah who?
Sarah, my little Sarah, my Sarah, not my mother Sarah. But that's a whole different discussion altogether.
Dada, don't touch that.
Where were you born? In Poland?
New Sanch.
What's the name of the town?
New Sanch.
New Sanch. I thought it was Tarnów.
Tarnów? No. We moved from New Sanch when we most probably in a time I was maybe 3 years old. We moved to Tarnów.
3 years old? And what was your father's name?
Joseph Wilhelm.
Joseph Wilhelm?
Wilhelm.
He had a middle name?
Wilhelm, you know, like a Kaiser
Yeah.
Franz Joseph.
I thought we didn't have middle names. Yeah? They call themselves Joseph or Joseph?
And my grandfather, my father's father, was mayor.
Mayor?
Mayor, Mishka Freier.
Mayor? Mayor with one name or middle name or no?
One name. Mayor Frisch.
Mayor Frisch. And your great-grandfather, do you remember his
Oh,
name?
that's too far, no.
Mayor was the one who was in Austria.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was the painter.
he was the painter. He was the father of my father.
Yeah. And your mother?
Now there is Dora.
And your mother's name? Your grandmother?
Grandma. Grandma. Let me see. Fega.
Fega? That was your grandmother.
That's my grandma from our mother's side.
And where did your mother come from? So wait a second, we got your father is from Austria.
Yeah.
Can you trace back the family any further than that?
Which father's side?
Yeah, further than Austria or no?
No. I know there was a few, two sisters. They're supposed to be.
Wait, your father's sisters, your father had two sisters. You remember their names?
No, they never acknowledged them,
I
so.
know that they used to live in Florida somewhere. And my brother, that the recipes, Leo, he tried to communicate with them. He couldn't because my father was like a throw out from the
An
family.
outcast? Why?
Because they didn't accept, they couldn't accept that he moved to Poland and that he married some little
Polish girl.
Oh, why? Your grandparents were well-to-do?
They considered themselves a little bit higher class.
Higher class.
So the classes were an issue then, huh?
That time,
Even in the Jews, huh? Uh-huh. So the furthest back we can go with your father's side is your grandfather, who came from Austria,
From
And
Vienna. Vienna.
from Vienna, and your father had two sisters. Now, your mother,
Hello, Sarah.
Hi, Ma.
your father had your mother had
From Street.
from.
Street.
That's the name of the town.
Yes.
Where's it near?
It's in Poland. It's on east side, on east, southeast.
Take your hands off your face. Yeah.
Southeast.
Yeah.
I have to hold my face. I'm not going
I
to fall down.
don't fall down. Don't worry about it. And so your mother had a big family or a little family?
Yeah.
Sisters, brothers.
You know, matter of fact, one of the brother of my mother, the parents, or there was the father of Pearl.
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 Yeah.
And that's Pearl, Julian
He
Pearl.
emigrated to the United States very early age.
Oh yeah.
He only one. He emigrated to the United
And
States.
the rest of them.
Money.
Did you have any contact with them when?
Sure. The three sisters, my mother, three sisters, and her mother. They used to live in our town.
Oh.
My father brought them from Street.
Oh.
Two sisters with her mother.
Monica remind that you were a very religious mother. Very religious mother.
You're gonna get your turn, Ima.
Yeah.
And they used to live.
So as she said that your mother's family was very religious.
Yeah, my mother was very religious.
Was the town that you considered a staple or no?
Street was a town.
A little staple or no, not a
No,
staple?
a town.
Yeah.
A town.
Tante Bronya,
Tante Branya was in Germany.
Germany.
That's another sister.
So she had three sisters and one
Oh,
brother.
she had more than three
So
sisters.
big family,
Four
huh?
sisters.
Four sisters.
And brother.
You remember any of the sisters' names?
Yeah,
What?
their sisters what was in town of what brought them. There was one Peppy
Pepe,
and the other Sarah.
Sala.
And there was another which was married to another guy before, Emmy.
Emmy.
Was Emmy.
Pepe, Sala, and Emmy.
And there was another sister which was in Berlin.
Hmm.
After she moved to Israel.
That's the Tante
Bronya.
Bronya.
You remember?
Yeah, sure. And she's the only one who, of the family that you. When did you lose touch with them? The same time that you lost touch with your parents?
When I left Tarnov in 1939,
That's when you lost the sisters too. So there was no connection. There's no possibility that there was other family between your fathers and your mothers that
nothing.
may have escaped that
Nothing
thing.
else.
Anyway, going back to you, you had. Tell me about your family. Tell me you had a couple of sisters and a couple of brothers. How many were you all
Two
together?
sisters and two brothers, we were five.
So you were all together five, including you. And who was the oldest?
Well, it was Isha. It was
Isha?
And after me,
And that's you. And then the sisters, who was the oldest?
Mala, and after Ida.
Mala and Ida. Mala was the oldest one, or
She was younger than me.
so both girls were younger than you?
Both years. One was younger, one in a year and a half, and the other one 7 years.
Mm-hmm. 7 years younger. A big spread in time that your mother had kids, huh?
Well, most probably was climate that
Was
was
it?
good.
How old was your mother when?
Oh, they was young. She was below 50.
You don't know what year she was born? No.
But she wasn't more than 50 years old when she died.
And your father?
It's almost the same age, 52 maybe.
So they were young people.
Yes,
Yeah.
Middle age.
Yeah. And the town you lived in was Talnov after you moved out of the... And that's when, where you went to school.
School, I was working over there till 1939, till the break of the war.
So how old were you? You went through what? You went through school for how many grades? I mean,
Yeah,
when did you start?
First to
When did you
seventh.
finish school?
first to 7th class, public
Yeah.
school. And after I made a commercial school for a year,
Uh-huh.
and after I made 3 years professional, like evening school.
Yeah.
All together.
So when did you start working? At age 16 or something?
Age 15.
Age 15 you went full time with your father. And you worked for your father, I assume.
Yeah.
He was a
Most
plumber
of the
too.
time, most of the time.
And your brothers, were they were plumbers too, or?
Yeah, Leon was a plumber, but the older brother, Ijo, he wasn't a plumber. He was the soft, silky gloves in our family.
Mm-hmm.
He was the
By the way, we're
Prince.
hearing in the background
prince.
they're playing a Barbara Streisand video of her concert. So maybe when they stop applauding, we can have some music. So he was the prince, and he was Izu?
Ijo.
Ijo. These names are Polish names?
Isidore.
Isidore
Yeah,
Isidore.
Isidore.
and Leon.
Leon,
No.
like
No.
Hebrew, like.
Was your father religious at all, or no?
He wasn't special or religious, but he knew to davening
To prayer, anything.
very much.
Mm-hmm.
Very much. Just Saturday, he wasn't going to a synagogue praying, but every holiday we used to go to a synagogue. And I got to go with him. I was the youngest. They are the two, they stay away.
Mhm.
I got to be together.
When did Leon leave the house?
1933.
He left for Israel. So was he a Zionist? I mean, he
He was a member of Zionist movement.
And he went through Halutz.
He went to a Hashara, you know, a little Hashara, like a
The Halutz movement.
pre,
Shlama.
he went to.
like a preschool to be prepared for the life,
Oh,
Halutz,
in
Halutz,
Israel.
Monya, Halutz.
like Halutz.
Yeah.
And,
So he was a Zionist, in other words.
he is Zionist. We all been Zionists.
So you were all Zionists,
We've been Zionists.
but you had no interest in. Well, you were young.
I was younger, you know. I was younger than him.
3.5 years.
So you were the main worker with your father, or your father had workers?
No, he was working from the beginning.
He was a builder,
What do you
Shlama.
mean from the beginning?
Well, when I remember my...
Go ahead, we're gonna break in for a second.
Mwah.
Say good night,
Good
Saba.
night, sweetheart. Good night, sweetheart.
Monica, give her
Say
a kiss,
goodnight.
you're not gonna see her.
Give Saba a kiss.
Give Saba kisses. Give Saba
Saba a
kisses. You're gonna miss him.
Saba's going away in the morning.
Come on.
Let's not make a big issue out of it. She may be
Okay,
wrong.
come on.
Now what's
Go give
up?
Saba that kiss.